Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Got it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Let's go.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cricket.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
On the ready.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third. The offense starts with a short field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds an open target on the left side.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finding space in the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great move in the open field. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks free now into the secondary. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. He's got his man wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Runs through the... He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to...
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Jukes to get past a man. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great block.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the defense look slow that time. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his head.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Hands it off on the counter. Breaking tackles. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Williams. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. And this one is getting ugly. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside deals now from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's a draw play. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's awesome.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's awesome. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fights up the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
This drive has now reached the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. Chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
First down here for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And this time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inch.
On the double.
And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. Finds room at the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown continues.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare. Trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Trying to extend the play. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. A quick juke to get free. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. And now from the pistol formation. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
29
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Easy.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll work the clock here with their running game. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. And the beatdown continues. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.